Hello everybody, I'm Brendan aka Mr. Weaverface, and thank you so much for watching this. This game is called Castle of Jasoom for the Commodore 64. It was made by Quicksilva Limited and Accelerated Software, and this game was released only in the UK and Europe. Maybe it got into the United States. I only had it as a copied game, but I really don't know if it was released in the US. So this game is rare. But this game does mean a lot to me because I played this as a kid, but I did not beat this game until I was an adult, so that was very satisfying to get back to this game and to be able to beat it. And surprisingly, well, first off, this game is amazing in the fact that you're pretty much exploring every single room of each level. And when I went back to the game, it was surprising that I remembered not many, a lot of the rooms on the first and second levels. I kind of still remembered where I need to hit the wall to open up a secret room. So the main gist of the game, and I'm just going to read a little bit from the back of the Castle of Jasoom box here, is that there's some quotes here. It says, "If ye be the rightful ruler of Jasoom, then find the fabled Jasoomian diamond and set right the evil deeds of the murky past." So with these words ringing in your ears, you set forth to the ancient castle to recover the fabled diamond, thereby re-establishing your rule. But the castle has sat unused for 1,000 years and is now inhabited by giant serpent spiders and the mysterious loathsome blobs. So you enter, and the only known access is sealed behind you by your evil cousin Hogarth, usurper to the throne. So your goal is basically to find the diamond and find an exit before your energy runs out. So this is a very cool top-down dungeon exploration game. Pretty much you got to run into all the different walls to try to find food to keep your energy up. You got to find potions too. The potions have different effects, but they give you a lot more energy than food. So even if you're fearful it may give you an effect that you don't want, you would still want to pick it up because you need as much energy as you possibly can get to the higher levels of this game. There's 4 functions: shield, arrow, fight, and take. These are accessed by using the function keys F1, F3, F5, and F7 on the Commodore keyboard. F1 is shield. That's what you're using when an arrow comes your way. You activate that so you can block the arrow. And you definitely want to block arrows because if you get hit by an arrow, you lose like 100 energy each time you get hit. And that is not good at all. So the arrow, that's your long-range weapon. You're shooting that at enemies that are not nearby, but also you do want to use your arrows because when you use your fight mode that I'm in right now, you lose energy. You gain experience fighting guys, but you do lose energy. So your main goal though is you want to gain experience, but you do not want your energy to go to 0, because when your energy goes to 0, you're done. So when you activate the fight mode, you lose less energy when you're fighting a guy. But if you run into a guy and you don't have the fight function enabled, you'll end up defeating him, but you'll definitely lose a lot more energy there. So here I'm exploring this room here on the lower left of the level 1. And then sometimes when you try to go to a certain area, you get warped back or teleported to a different area. So I'm not sure if there's something secret in that down right room. I have not had a chance to explore that after getting through the game. I will try to make some notes if I have a chance to get back to that. So there I'm using an arrow to kill a snake. Now there I'm picking up a potion, and right now the different effects of the potion is one of them makes you go really fast, which I think you saw already. One of them makes you go really, really slow. This one you're still moving in the correct direction, but you're walking backwards. And then another potion, you have to press opposite direction in the joystick. On your joystick, you have to press the opposite direction to move in the direction you want to go. Also, if you have a potion activated and you get hit by an arrow, you have a fight, or you leave the room, the potion effect gets reset. So here I'm just opening a bunch of walls that I know of this room. So you can see down there I found a key and I found a ring. The key is going to get me to level 2. The ring there's a little teleportation area that if you try to go to the exit to level 2, you can't get there. So you have to have the ring to be able to bypass that, and I'll show you where that's at. And just from experience here, this lower corridor here on this stage is a trap. If you all go all the way down to the bottom left there, a pit ends up opening up behind you, and there's no way out except for falling back into the pit, which takes you, I think, to level 2 or to level 3. And I think you definitely want to go to the these levels in order, so you have the correct keys and the correct rings. You may get stuck if you don't. I'm not too sure about that. But here I'm exploring the last room of this level. I've pretty much gone through all the different rooms already. And here I'm going to show you going back to the room that I started in. Right there. One cool thing to mention though in this game is, there's no music to the game, but the sound effects are spectacular. It's kind of almost eerie, walking around, just hearing your footsteps. When you hear monsters come, there's that special effect. And there's the satisfying effect of finding an extra room and getting teleported there and blocking an arrow. The sound effects were very well done for this game. And the animation of the warrior walking around is pretty cool too. I mean, he's doing his little thing. So here, if I did not have that black ring there, I would not be able to get past this section that I'm walking back and forth through to get to the next level. So you go to the take function to be able to go into level 2 there. So that's it for part 1. Let's head to level 2 and part 2 of this walkthrough.